We here with another episode of the GhettoEducatedKings podcast.
We back.
It's your boy E Boogie. We got Kobe. We got
Suave, you know.
We got
Jamoku.
Yeah, classes in session. I know we've been, like shit, a couple of MIA, a couple months or whatever. But the shit gonna come back one way or another because it's ghetto, right?
Education, bro.
Nah, this nigga was some ghetto shit.
But
we gotta drop the content.
We gonna drop some jewels on
it all comes.
We got some live.
No microphone, whatever. Yeah. So you start off with the first topic.
Man, look, first of all, my nigga Eric, with the beard.
Okay, I'm about to fire your ass up. You understand? Take that damn hat off, boy. I'm on your motherfucking ass.
But y'all, that's what we do, bro. We just have fun at this whole shit, you know what I'm saying? But why you gotta blast me on the first topic, bro? You the one got the docket, the list.
Okay, since
let's go down your list, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so everybody pull out your folders because I'm about to fire his ass up. That's the first thing. But
page 14 real quick.
Nah, so one question I had for y'all and for the viewers that's watching. Are rap fans holding too many rappers to a high pedestal, like to a high standard to where they can't even enjoy the music no more? Because if you sit back and think about it, you wait for a project 4 or 5 months or 6 months, your favorite rapper drop it, and then you be like, damn, that was it. Was that it? Or how do y'all feel about that? Because a lot of people are doing that now. Like, they anticipate a project and, you know what I'm saying, they got their Apple Music, it drop, or Spotify or whatever, and then they're like, what is this?
Yeah. I caught myself in that situation. No facts though. I caught myself in that situation. Like for that Gunna new project that just came out.
Okay.
Alright.
So how you felt about that?
That new project is hard, but I had to listen to it back to back for me to really just
digest
like,
that.
Yeah. And come to find out, it's been like number one probably the past 2 weeks. But that's how I am. Like I really just gotta listen to an album back to back to get that grasp for it, especially if it's the second, like the follow. You know, I didn't jam a few artists that their first album just go hard. Then when I first hit when I hit back and go back listen to their second tape. When I first hit, I go, nah, this ain't me. It's not it. But then I one day I catch myself. I probably be driving or I be sitting at the highs, whatever I do, doing what I do. And then I just hear some shit like, oh yeah, that hard. Now, when I listen to that second, the Drip and Drown 2,
it's
a classic. It's a classic.
But I ain't gonna lie, that happened to me with Lucci. The nigga first came out, hard, nigga. Wish me well too, nigga. That's my shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, just listen to that nigga over and over, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit get annoying.
I mean, you even got Lauryn Hill when she dropped her Miseducation. You know, like I feel like she had she kind of pulled at the culture in a way that we hadn't even really seen. Felt, and like I say that saying we've always expected something else, but we never really got that. So like tying back to, the topic, like I feel like we kind of should hold artists to a certain standard, because I think all of us can go to songs and lyrics from Tupac and anybody that it pull at you, and it, I think music pulls all of us through emotional. Like how the fuck am I gonna get through this? You know what I mean? Like
you got a song for different
every situation. So I mean, like I feel like we should continue to, and I feel like what we do, we gonna keep seeing gunners. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? But I feel like on the other hand, are we ever gonna see that same Lauryn Hill? You know what I mean? Like
you never gonna get that first. You never gonna
get that same person that you fell in love with.
It's a lot of pressure on the artist, let alone just us just trying to sit back and be like, you know what, they better come with it. It's a lot of pressure on the artist, because they might drop their first tape and be like, man, this shit might have been the hardest shit I'm ever gonna drop.
Yeah. So
let me go and drop this. Let's see what they gonna say.
Okay, speaking of that, it's been a couple of months. The Migos, all three Migos dropped solo projects. Now the all three, which one did y'all like? You first.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. It is kind of hard. Only reason why I'm gonna say this, I think Offset had the best one, but I think Quavo really can top that because he had three singles, three good singles off of, which was like, was it Working Me?
Lamb Talk. Bubblegum.
Yeah. So, and off Offset, not that Offset, but Takeoff album. It wasn't no singles on it.
It came and went.
Yeah, it wasn't no singles.
He had 2 singles, but the album just really came and went.
Right, and Offset didn't have no hard singles yet. I don't know. One might catch. You know? It's just too early to really say that. But I think I'm gonna have to go Quavo.
I was fucking with Offset, man. I was fucking with his shit, bro.
Out of all three?
Yeah, out of all three. Like, his shit came real hard. Like, it was unexpected. Like, I didn't expect that hoe to be that hard. You know what I'm saying? And Quavo shit, I ain't gonna lie, his shit kind of crossed over on some pop shit too.
I was just about to say, his album
more personal.
It's like it's like it's like with Quavo's album, it's like he showed everything he could do within it. It's like I'm gonna show y'all pop, I'm gonna show y'all rap, I'm gonna show y'all R&B, and then Offset, he gave you his whole story.
Yeah.
And then Takeoff was just like, hey, I'm on the moon, so I ain't like these other niggas. So you know what I'm saying? He's so quiet. You never know. How about you, bro?
Man, it's gotta be Offset.
You gotta be Offset.
It's a story. Just like you said, you know, sitting at the light, I can smell the gas. Like, you know, like it's. I mean, and then I think I take him over Quavo just simply because Quavo did be diverse this year. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he getting that pop money. You know what I'm saying? He's crossing over. You know, expanding. You know, going to work with different people. So you know, but Offset, like I said, he you know what I'm saying? It's the story he telling. You know, I can't help but you know.
He giving you his story.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of you know Atlanta, that portion of Atlanta out the north. You know, like we always hearing about the South. You know what I'm saying? Gucci. You know, 2 Chainz recently. You know what I'm saying? His story, but like hearing that out the north like that. So. Offset took it with me, and then Takeoff, like you just said, Takeoff was on Jupiter, like
he's gone.
Like what's that? Hey, when that though,
that was for the niggas who do drugs,
right?
Be laid back in the cut. Let's just him.
Okay. All right. Who y'all feel like gonna have the best album this year?
This year?
Yeah. Because we still anticipating.
Well, let's do this. Who got the best album so far this year?
That gotta be probably Offset still.
I'm on 21.
21.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a tie. It's a tie.
I still jam
I
that.
think 21 shit.
I am. Yeah, I still jam.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm waiting on J. Cole. I'm waiting on that Drake and Future. What a time to be alive too. I want to see what's gonna sound.
Which came out of nowhere. It's just like we woke up one morning.
That was just like beast mode too.
No, it's not about that. I'm talking about now. They talking about dropping the second part out of nowhere. You know, where did that rumor come from? You know, sometimes I be sitting back thinking about music and the entertainment industry. We wake up the next day and it's like, where did it come from?
I ain't go too much back on that until I just kind of get a word from him. Get a
official release.
That might be in the studio.
Give me something. So
I think a lot of that shit it be starting off as rumors and then it happened. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. A lot of artists said that happened with a lot of records. Staying on music, 21. Since we've been gone, you know, the whole British thing happened. We didn't have the podcast, but now we got the opportunity to talk about it. How do y'all feel about them trying to, ICE trying to classify him as a British person to, you know, pull his reputation from being from the hood, growing up in Atlanta? Because he was from Dominica, he grew up over there for a while, but then he lived the rest of his life. Yeah.
When he moved to America.
Yeah.
So since he been here since he was 7, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's 26, 27 years old.
So with
He from Atlanta.
So at 7 years old, they put him. So
basically,
at 7 years old, they put him in zone 6 or whatever.
Yeah, they put him in Atlanta.
From 7 years.
Yeah, from 7 years old.
Shit, that nigga hood.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. Goddamn. He done lost.
Shit,
best
Dominican
friends.
Republic getting all sweet and rosy, not shooting no shots in them, and you know.
Yeah, the Dominica is it's rough over there too.
Yeah, it
If you
ain't.
think about it, it's kind of funny that people want to take away the fact that he not gangster, but it's like he probably wish he was living in London and not in where he was, because he lost his partner, you feel me? He lost his brother, bro. So like, it's kind of crazy, bro. Like,
And then on top of that, I think this whole thing happening, him becoming a meme, you know, once you become a meme, you take off. Him becoming a meme, I think, you know, with the British thing, I think it's gonna help him from now on, because people more fans, they look at him like a different angle.
Give him a little push.
It's gonna give him a push. So they really just gave him from promo.
shit, that's all they was
They
talking
made
about
that
at the
international.
time.
Yeah, for like
all they
2
was
weeks.
talking
For
about.
like 2 weeks
They
straight.
had a lot of little memes and shit like that, but at the end of the day, everybody was still supporting them.
Hey, y'all know what the funniest memes are right now?
Which
That
one?
R. Kelly shit, bro.
I'm fighting for my life. Stop playing. I didn't do this. Hog time. Now, how did that? This is my question. I interview people all the time, artists or whatever, but if I was in front of that man and he got up and started pointing his finger, I'm gonna just cry laughing like, bro, what are you
Bro, how they
doing?
give people straight face?
She was
How did she- I told her,
she
was
tripping out. She was like, "Come on now, Robert. Come on."
Robert, sit down, Robert.
How did she keep a straight face?
Cause me, I'm gonna get up.
She was like, Robert.
Yeah,
Robert.
she like,
Robert.
I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Man.
I know the cameraman was dead, nigga.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Do y'all think he going down? Do y'all think they're gonna get him this year?
man, they trying too hard.
They trying, man, but I don't know. If he got away with pissing on the girl,
It's a lifetime.
and then people were still jamming his shit after he pissed on the girl.
Cause
But now that the documentary came out, 8 years later,
Cause when I tell you,
now they ready for justice.
when I tell you, you know what I'm saying,
'Cause
they
he got a
got him
sex
twice
ring now.
already, and then he went to jail, and then they pulled him back for child support.
Wait.
They trying anything to get him.
Wait,
I'm saying,
how
like,
stupid do you think I am? Why would I do
I
something
feel
like
like now,
this?
real talk. I feel like they really trying. They trying to get him.
But it's hard to tell if he did it or not. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What
It's
you
like-
mean? They say it's a new
Bro.
tape. They say they have
Man.
another tape. A guy said he was going through his VHS
Bro, this
collection.
how I feel. I feel like they been had the tapes, bro. Everybody, like, they just
Listen,
bringing them out now.
It's a man. He said he was going through his VHS tapes.
They trying to
Pull-
kill
he-
me, bro.
He pulled out a tape thinking it was a sports tape. Put it in. Oh no, this is not a sports tape. That's R. Kelly.
Bro, you know what's funny? They said in the original tape when he peed on the girl, it was somebody in the background talking about, "Hey, Robert."
Nah. Who's kids? So I didn't know that. Oh man. If something like that to happen now on with social media and everything, do y'all think like if another entertainer had that happen to them, would it blow up crazy?
Yeah.
Like would it be like like how it was?
You see now they got surviving
They
that.
had Future on fucking breakfast.
Now they trying to get Michael Jackson for his shit.
Yeah.
See, my whole thing about that, I'm pissed off because he
They
did.
wouldn't fuck with that. Come on, Joe was here. They wouldn't do that shit. That was the.
I'm kind of like, you know,
Right.
man, come on, just chill out. Y'all doing too much, man. That man,
He already gone.
Yeah,
dude.
he
They
can't
could have
do
just
this.
waited till the R. Kelly shit just died. The fuck.
Yeah,
They-
as soon as that shit
Oh,
happened.
they ain't playing.
They on a
We
mission.
just in March. I'm just
We
saying.
got a long year.
I'm just
We got a
saying.
long year. No
Oh,
bullets.
You gotta start getting everybody. That's the rest of the year now. Come on.
We got
The
a-
third Monday
we
year.
got a
Come on.
long way to go.
I'm
Yeah.
just. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
it ain't even die down. It
It's
ain't
getting.
die
Come
down.
on.
It ain't even
All right,
that.
y'all. I got 3 words for y'all. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Tristan, trimester, Thompson.
Man, look at it.
Okay. Part of it is a storyline. Part of it is him really trying to lead.
I think my nigga trying to get the fuck.
And then the third,
And he putting it out there, bro.
Let's break down.
And it's like,
break down the storyline real quick. I don't know the storyline.
You don't know the story?
all the way. What is the storyline?
he has a baby mama. He get her pregnant. Backdoors leave her for Chloe while she's pregnant. Goes with Chloe, gets a baby with Chloe. I think. Did they have a baby together?
he had a baby with the girl. What's the girl? Summer. What's her name?
Who?
What's the girl who just got caught?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Don't they have a baby together?
No. I'm tripping.
Or that's his ex or some shit.
Chloe. Baby mama first. Cheat on the baby mama with Chloe, and then after that, they get together. And I think she's pregnant, if I'm mistaken. I could have sworn Chloe was pregnant.
Look, man, I don't know that.
Either way.
We don't know the actual facts.
Either way, okay.
That's why this is ghetto education.
Right.
This is the disclaimer.
Matter.
This is the disclaimer. The point is. But the point is.
Make sure you take extra notes on this one.
Right.
So fast forward, he's supposed to be still with Chloe now, and then he backed on when we look up and he cheated on her, and they said not for the first time.
Wow.
This is like the second or third time.
Wow.
So look, the girl Jordan is
Kylie Jenner's best friend.
That's Kylie Jenner's best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And apparently they was at a party and they kissed.
And then he took it to the back.
I don't think that happened.
That's what they said. She wants to think that
It's the crazy part. Jordan got called on to Jada Pinkett's Smith show, the Red Table.
Didn't say nothing barely.
And basically denied everything.
Yeah, like she ain't,
denied the whole thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
She playing her role all the way.
hey,
No cap.
and what happened after that? Tristan Thompson got caught doing what? He did something else.
Oh, he looked into the camera. He was at a shopping mall or something like that.
He don't give a fuck, bro.
Let me show y'all how he look. He look at me. Alright, piggybacking on that. It's a huge topic in the black community right now, really in all communities. Right now, do y'all think other races have fetishes with black men? And how do y'all feel about that, about interracial dating? Because a lot of black women think that, a couple of these races, they only with us because it's a fetish. They're not actually with us for us by personality.
I think 95% of America watches porn.
Okay.
Big facts.
90% of them are watching ebony porn.
Ghetto facts.
That being said, yes, it probably is a fetish out here because you know what I'm saying. We the kings of the shit, man. We the kings of the sex game, bro. Black men, you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying.
After we just said what we said. Now, what was you gonna say earlier? Go ahead.
But look, Tristan Thompson, he betrayed us, bro. He went to the Kardashians. Once you go over to the Kardashians,
so he can go to the Kardashians, but if he can go to the Kardashians and you like look at him fucked up. But if you go to a regular white woman, then he cool, right? No.
Yeah, he's still a little fucked up, but
but
it's better than But it's better than the Kardashians.
He just needs to be single. Point blank period. That's all.
Cause look, we don't accept Kanye either. You know what I'm saying?
Why, man? We ain't mentioning
Here's
him.
the point.
We don't accept him.
I feel like look. These are women that are with certain people that are in the spotlight for their whatever it is they do. Whether it's you are a rapper, or an athlete.
Lamar Odom, what happened to him?
Like, come on, like it's really not right. Right, that boy so far gone. Everybody that get with, Kim with this, I hate to say it, kind of, I don't know what's going on, but clearly that thing does something to people, and clearly, they want that attention. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, physically, I mean, we don't even have to argue. Just turn on the TV. Like who's in your fantasy draft? So you know, like that's not an argument, but like I think that it is a fetish, and then I can say personally, some, you know, I'm from Florida, so you know we all kind of throw it off. Like it's just like I've had some encounters with some other races at the beach, and they asked me to do some stuff that just kind of like I'm scratching my head like. But I hate to say it, you probably seen that shit on a fucking porn.
Yeah.
No.
Via
I think
FaceTime.
America's perverted, bro.
I feel you on that.
That's all you
but
see.
me,
Sex.
I'm just like on this, bro. Bro, I love black women, bro. Like the Kardashians, all that, that's cool and all.
Big asses, all that shit. That
No,
shit
I
perverts.
love black women, dog. And then my thing, I'm kind of like, I've been like, it's crazy we brought this up because I talked to my homeboy about this shit too. Like, a lot of dudes that end up having intercourse with women outside their race, they only do that because they want their baby to look a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that triggers me. You know what I'm saying? So my mama told me, don't bring no white woman home to your house. No offense to no other race,
Ghetto.
nothing like that. But
Ghetto.
just being a statement. My mom told me, say, man, you can do what you want to do in the street, but just don't bring no white woman to my house. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. My grandma said the same stuff to my uncles, to me, to everybody. But I like black women, bro. Like I've been intrigued by white women, Mexican women. They like that. They don't get it twisted. All women look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I look at black women like up here. I put them on a whole different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna stop you right there because I'm an older man who love all women. Bro, I can't have me crying. I said I'm an old. He said, so what do you like, Robert? I'm an older man who loves all women. He played that so quick. I'm just fucking piggybacking on what he said, man. But on a serious note, we love women of all color.
Oh, yeah.
But it's something about a black couple. It's nothing like that love getting that from another person. And if you're not black, you wouldn't understand it.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, it's a special. It's really a special thing when two black people get together and they really fall in love. It's really like different and strong, and then it's a different emotion because every day we could walk out the house. We could be out of there that day. One day, like point blank period, she looked at me. She said, "Man, some days I be having dreams, or I be worried when you walk out the house, I'm not gonna see you again." And I go to the house after work and I chill. I play video games. I do this podcast. I interview people, and I go home once again. It's like a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? I go to work. I do regular stuff. So I'm like, why would you even say that? She said, because every day something happened to a black man.
We're targets.
Yeah, we targets.
I hate to say that, but we are.
Yeah.
For each other and for people.
Now, for this controversial subject that I've been wanting to speak about, because I got something to get off my chest.
Oh shit!
Say what shit.
All right.
Hold on.
Are men the most slandered thing on the internet right now? And I don't want to hear not now woman in our comment. Nah, yeah, I do. But I don't want to hear like, oh, y'all just upset because we speak in our voices. Y'all call it bitches and hoes. No. Right now, at this point in blank time, like right now, it's somebody typing where these niggas ain't shit. And I promise you better watch out. Huh? What you say, baby? Okay, I'm coming in there in just a second.
No.
How do y'all feel about being the most slandered? Are we being slandered to catastrophic levels right now?
I mean, look, man. This is always some Tom and Jerry shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Women always hated men from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Eve. You know
But she bit that apple.
You know what I'm saying?
She did.
She bit the apple.
And then looked at him. And
then she said, "Do you want some too?"
He said,
"You know, man, he put his faith in that woman. He said, man, that's my woman. She ain't gonna hold me. She ain't gonna hold me. I'm gonna eat this apple."
Meanwhile, that snake.
Meanwhile, a whole nother nigga gave her that apple.
Nah, that snake was in the background smiling.
Damn.
But what you think? What you think? Are we the most slandered thing right now?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't want to comment on that one.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
It's
a tricky one. It's a tricky one though. How you feel, bro?
Hold on, before you say this, the only reason why I feel like I don't want to say that is because, man, right now these women out here doing the most, bro. So I kind of feel like it's a two-way street right now, bro. Like it just ain't based on one sex, bro. It's more of a two-way street right now because these women really out here winning right now.
Oh, most definitely.
Cause these niggas is tricky.
Exactly.
That's a whole other subject. That's a whole other subject.
I'm gonna just get to the grits and butter, man. These niggas is tricky, man.
We black.
And it's making it hard for us.
Yeah, we got that cash up. We black kings, man. We got the cash up. We black kings. We ain't got it.
What's tricking to y'all?
What's tricking?
And what's dating? What's regular dating? What's tricking? And what's a nigga that's just spinning? What's a nigga that's getting played?
Influence that gives you gateway to the pussy.
Well, I'm gonna say this. like old school already told me. Like people are telling me you don't pay for no pussy. You gonna always pay for some pussy. Whether you come out your pocket and put some gas in your car to go pick up a girl. Not know, you know what I'm saying? What I was gonna say, but. You gonna come out with some money.
But this how I feel. You need to put gas in your car anyways. People out there.
But you gonna use 3.5 miles to go a gallon to go get
never travel more than
street.
How many miles to see a female when you first meet her?
Man, I don't go by the miles, I go by the minutes. More than 15.
Whatever you go by.
15 minutes?
Whatever you go by.
Maybe more than 15, 20.
Unless she pulled up to your house.
Okay.
And drop that pussy in your lap.
Okay.
Then you ain't paid for the pussy.
So all right. Okay. So what about the dating? How do y'all feel about dating? When you date somebody and you taking them out to a restaurant, you getting to know them? Is that tricking? Is that considered tricking to y'all, or is that you trying to pursue her?
Nah,
it depends on the reasoning for you going on a date.
Oh no, you trying to date her.
If you
Okay.
if you
trying to date her,
if you going on a date with her to get to know her as an individual, then that's not tricking. But if you going on a date with her and to hopefully get some pussy at the end of the day,
that's tricking.
That's tricking.
That's tricking.
Yeah.
But the game's so cold right now. You gonna be sitting up there thinking you trying to get to know the bitch.
She getting full.
She full,
and then she finna go on a date with another nigga. After that, she gonna get some drinks with you and then go on another
class. Write this in your notes.
Now you done turned into a trick.
Don't be the fool dude. If you feel like you the fool dude, stop texting her right now. You know who I'm who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you that's watching you. Stop texting her. She just wants you for the food. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody,
I was just that guy.
Hey, everybody. It happens to everybody. You gotta get paid. You gotta get played before you get laid. Remember that. You boogie talks you that. You boogie talks you that.
Some bottles.
Hey man, how about them girls that holler at you in high school that ain't fuck with you and now they see you glowed up?
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Smashing and slide.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, some post high school sex.
He said post high school.
It's almost like a revenge.
You already knew.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You knew you was gonna get it.
Yeah, I was gonna get it.
Man, I can't believe
I can't speak on this.
Bro, it's trouble. Trouble?
Danger.
Hey, watch it right now. You better not tell our story. You better not.
But nah, man.
Oh man, nah. Ain't nothing wrong with some post high school. How y'all feel about what I just said though about getting played before you get you getting played before you get laid. It gotta happen to everybody once though, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got played. If you dealing in the game of pussy, you gonna get played.
Dealing in the